Namaste, Jai Shri Ram. My name is Yateen Joshi. We are talking about Yoga Vasishtha. What is Yoga Vasishtha? Yoga Vasishtha, to summarize in one line, is that scripture, that ancient Indian scripture, which transformed Lord Ram from a dispassionate state to a Purushottam, a superhero, super performer. That is what we know him today. So, what was that dispassionate state? What was that Lord Ram had? Lord Ram, after finishing his education and after going through a pilgrimage, a Tirtha Yatra, at the age of around 15, 16 years, he went into total dispassion, a dispassionate state, and he felt that there is no point in living this life. When he was asked why he thought so, he expressed in such terms. Lord Ram mentioned that every human being here, or not only human being, everybody, every living being here is born seeking pleasure and happiness in life. However, for that happiness, for pleasure, whatever one does, whether one acquires wealth, properties, gets married, have relationships, acquires lot of things, goes here and there, wanders across the world, but still there is nothing which gives permanent pleasure. You just tell me if there is something that we do once and then we say, okay, now enough, I'm happy, there is nothing more needed in life. Yes, we do say that at the time of having it, but after that, again, uh, the next day, we again look for something else. Okay, so that state, he said, if it is not there, where I don't have to depend on uh, any tool, any person, any situation, right? Any time, any moment, any place. And if there is something like that, okay, based on which I can say that yes, I'm happy, I'm content in life, I need nothing, then yes, there is a point in living this life. But if there is nothing like that, then what's the whole story? Why to live this life? Because I know then every day I have to get up, I have to run after the pleasures, and I have to seek something, and after that, again the next day, again the same story continues, and slowly we reach the end of life. And once the end of life is reached, there are unfulfilled desires. There are desires which are not satisfied. So, to get those satisfied by nature's law, we have to again take a birth, again continue with the same cycle. So, what's the point? What's the whole story of living? Why to live? Let me cut this life here itself, because I know this the pleasure and happiness is never going to come. He also mentioned that committing suicide is a crime, it's a sin. So I won't do that. But with the permission of these great sages, he said, if you give me that knowledge by which I think I should live, then yes, I will live. But if you think that I am not worthy of that knowledge, then let me end my life here. I will drop food, water, everything, and I will not take anything. So that was his passion. And who is he? He is the prince of Ayodhya who had everything. Whatever he wanted, he could have got it. But that still, this pure vairagya, pure dispassion came out of his thought. So, what is that knowledge? What is that knowledge that sage Vasishtha gave him and transformed him from such a dispassionate person, youth, to a totally superhero? We know him um, as a Purushottam, right? We want Rama Rajya. We want the rule to be the one that is of like Ram. So, what was that knowledge? That knowledge is Yoga Vasishtha. Okay, this knowledge is full of stories. It's not just purely just knowledge and knowledge. Okay, it is having a lot of interesting stories, stories within stories. So, whatever my experience, whenever I had conducted these sessions at many places in India, online too, So people were really, really glued to their seats. That is what I can promise. It's not my greatness, it is the greatness of the scripture itself. So do come, join these sessions and enjoy the beautiful journey. I assure you, once you listen to these stories, once you listen to this knowledge, you will be in a totally different world, at least for some time. Then how to keep there, that also I will tell you. Okay, but for the time being, please try to attend these sessions. Okay, make sure you do attend. And of course, such a beautiful knowledge, so please don't keep it with yourself. Whomsoever you can invite, whomsoever you can tell, okay, go and tell, okay, please come, 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 and everybody should be attending this. The time may be 1 hour, 2 or 3 hours, whatever we decide, we will declare it. But please, uh, I assure you, you will be having happiness. Okay, thank you so much.